If you have the kit lens lying around in your studio or in your filming area or somewhere in your house, then I think this is the perfect time to grab it, because I am going to be well detailed. I'm going to be walking you through the step-by-step process on how you can actually achieve this level of quality. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time of stopping by. I am welcome. My name is Adeshelami and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos. Please be sure you subscribe to me if you ended up enjoying this video, of course. Also click on the notification bell beside the page and get notified when I post similar content like this one right here. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my tips and tricks on how you can film and maximize your kit lens. Now, if you're new to YouTube or you probably just purchased your first Canon camera, because in this video we are going to be talking about Canon cameras in general. So if you probably have the kit lens with your camera, that is, if you bought your camera and it came with the kit lens, because some camera doesn't come with a kit lens. Yeah, so if you have the kit lens lying around in your studio or in your filming area or somewhere in your house, then I think this is the perfect time to grab it, because I am going to be well detailed. I'm going to be walking you through the step-by-step process on how you can actually achieve this level of quality. I'm currently filming with the Yongnuo 35mm 1.2 paired with my EFM M mount adapter, right? So in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can level up the quality of your video using this kit lens right here. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then definitely do keep on watching. All right, so this is what the Canon kit lens looks like, and this is the 15 to 45 mm lens. I think this is the kind of lens that comes with Canon newest cameras. So if you purchase the M50 or the M6, or I think the M series, basically you have this kind of lens attached to it. But if you have like a DSLR camera, you're probably going to have the 18 to 55 mm lens. So everything I'm going to be talking about in this video is applicable to the 18 to 55 mm lens. You can just use this as a reference for your settings. Okay, so what I love about this camera is that it is actually really lightweight. First of all, it is very lightweight, and I also love the fact that it is a zoom lens. You can use it for vlogs, you can use it for like sit down tutorials, you can use it for like makeup videos, and zoom it in so that it will be more detailed. You can use it for a whole lot of things. You can use it for fashion video, you can use it for basically any kind of video you want to shoot. It is really affordable, it is lightweight, and it is amazing for beginner. However, the problem a lot of beginners have with this particular lens is that it doesn't allow a lot of light. Like, guys, that is the only con to this lens. Aside from that fact, I think it is really good. It is super amazing. So what I'm going to do now is to attach this lens on my camera so that you guys can see what it looks like. Remember, I'm still having this kind of setup. I currently have like two LED bulbs. One is facing me, one is facing my wall. That is basically okay. Let me show you guys the kind of lighting I have going on right now. Okay, so this is the lighting I have going on. This is my camera right here. I have this LED panel facing the wall, and I also have this LED panel facing me directly. This softbox is here and it's currently not on. I'm not using it to film this video, so I only have these two lights going on right there. So I'm going to attach this lens right now to my camera and we take it from there. Okay, all right, so this is what the kit lens looks like fresh off the camera, if that even makes sense. I basically attached it to the camera and I've not done any settings at all. I was talking about how wide this lens is. Can you see that you can actually see like my entire studio right here? But it is really dark. You don't want to film in this kind of situation. Remember, I still have my current light situation going on, the same exact light I was using to film earlier. Yes, so this is what the Canon kit lens looks like. Now this is where we have a lot of work to do, because obviously you can't watch my video if it's like this. If you're going to be filming with your camera at all, or your lens, or whatever it is you're filming with, I would strongly advise that you film in manual. You do not want to film in auto. If you're filming with auto, you are definitely not going to have all of these flexibilities, you won't be able to play with your settings, and then you're just going to film with whatever the camera is dishing out, because it's going to assume that it's the best for the current situation you have. Now, there are two ways of actually tweaking this a bit. The first one is to film in front of a very huge window that has a lot of sunlight coming in, but I do not have the luxury of that. In fact, I'm filming at night. This is my window right there, and this is like 12 a.m. in the midnight. So if I'm to film in the midnight, I definitely do not have the luxury of light, right? Of sunlight, right? So I can only play around with whatever light I have in my studio. So I will also advise that you have, I don't know why I'm still even talking with this light, but I strongly advise that you have a lot of light in your studio. Like, invest in your light. Invest in your light. It's going to make a lot of difference in your video. Now let's go into the settings of this. The first thing you want to do is to come to this settings right here. If you don't have EOS utility on your system to use your laptop as your monitor, I made a video sometimes last month, so be sure to check it here. You can find the video there. It's like a step-by-step process on how you can actually use your laptop as your monitor. All right, so now the first thing you want to do, you want to go to your f-stop. Your aperture is already on 3.5, which is the lowest it can go. Now the next thing you want to do is to change your ISO. I would advise not to go beyond 400, because the moment you go beyond 400, you tend to have a low quality video, if that sounds right to you. Yes, but the quality of your video is definitely going to reduce. But let's try out 400 and see what we have. Wow, that's right. That's right. Can you guys see how, like, this is really good? And I'm still maintaining my current light situation. The only thing I did was to bump up my ISO a little bit to 400. But let me see what 200 looks like. Okay, no, so I would do 400. Yeah, so another thing is that though I'm currently filming on 50 frames per second, that is why I have my shutter speed on 100. Ideally, you're supposed to have it twice your frame rate, right? Which is why I have it on 100. But if I was filming on 25 frames per second, I would bump this up to like 50, and it would even become more brighter. But I'm currently filming on 50 frames per second. That is why it should be on 100. If I leave it on 50 or 80, if I take it above that, I'm going to have like jumpy images in my video clips, which I do not want. So I think 400 is really okay for this amount of quality. This is really nice. The only thing I have going on is that all these things which are really not necessary behind me. So what I will do is that I'm going to zoom it in a bit so that you can only see like this part of my body, like you were saying earlier. Okay, so can you see like it's more closer, but the lighting has reduced a little bit. That is because my lens has changed, so it kind of adjusted itself to f4.5. my aperture is now on 4.5. Now I can actually move this up a little bit to 80, to 60, to 50. Yes, and I have this, which I think it's really not that bad. Like I said earlier, the only thing I would do is to change my frame rate to 25 frames per second. I am currently filming on 50 frames per second, so I'm going to probably have like jumpy images here, but I know how to work around with that. Okay, so if you're filming with your kit lens, film on 25 frames per second, so you're going to have like a more cinematic look. But because I am really dark skinned and I want to maintain that complexion, that is why I use 50 frames per second. So I would have this on 100 again. So if you do not have a lot of lighting situations going on, you can actually film on 25 frames per second. You just basically need to know how to work around with your camera to get the best possible quality out of this. But I think this is really okay filming with my kit lens. Like, guys, this is really amazing. So if you have your kit lens, I think working around with it like this is really perfect. So you can use it for like sit down tutorials like this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know, it's actually really good. Earlier I showed you it was really wide. You could see like a lot of things were behind me. I filmed a video try on all earlier, That was why I had this. But because I was using a different kind of lens earlier, you could not see that I had so many dramas going on behind me. But yeah, this is what it looks like filming with the Kit Lens, which I think it is really amazing. Yeah, I'm currently filming with the Yongnuo 35mm 1.2. All right, so this is it. Now I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve a blurry background like this. As you can see, my background is a lot blurrier than when it was on 6.3, when my f-stop was on 6.3. So the trick about this is to film closer to your camera and farther away from your background. That is just it. It is really simple. If I was sitting down here, hey guys, you know you're seeing a lot of me. That way my camera wants to like focus on me. You can still see me, right? But I'm very much close to this background, and then it's not blurry. Like, I think this level of blurriness is still really okay. But then if you want to have that really blurry situation going on behind you, I would strongly advise that you move away from your background, whether you're using a backdrop or except you're using like a plain wall, okay? Then you can like sit very close to your background, which I wouldn't even do, you get me? So make sure to sit away from your background, like move closer to your camera and be very much far away from your background. That way you're going to achieve even more blurry background. Yeah, so this is still me filming with the 18 to 45 mm, the Canon Kit Lens, and this is what it looks like. I love the quality. It is absolutely amazing, guys. This is really amazing. And to be honest, I've actually really never filmed an entire video using this lens because I have a whole lot of lenses again. But with this quality right here, I think it is really amazing, and you can walk around with this. So I would strongly advise that you invest in your lights. I would recommend that you buy LED panels, ring lights. I don't even use my ring light again. I don't use my ring light again. Maybe because I'm really dark skinned. I have a whole lot of light. So when I put all of them together, they are usually like too much for me. So as I showed you earlier, even one of my lights is facing the wall. It's just a reflection that is bouncing on me and not the actual light. I'm just trying to walk around with what I have right now. So yeah, this is me filming again with the Canon 18-45mm lens, and I think it's really amazing. So if you have this lying around in your studio or in your cupboard or in your wardrobe and you have not been using it, guys, you have been sleeping. So that is it. When it, like you can see, you just basically have to play around with your shutter speed, your aperture, and your ISO. Yeah, and that is it. This is me filming with the Canon 18-45mm lens. This is me filming with the Yongnuo 35mm lens, and this is what it looks like. So you guys can see like the side-by-side comparison, what it looks like. This is my kind of lighting situation whenever I want to film. I don't want to look really overexposed. Another trick I'm going to give you when filming is to know when you are exposed and when you are overexposed and when you are underexposed. What you want to do is that you want to go to this button right here. You don't need to click, you just put your cursor on it. You're going to see like a bar over there. You can see there's a little dash or a little minus under 0. That shows that you are perfectly lit. You are neither overexposed or underexposed. But if let me change my light. If this light was on me like this, no, it's still okay. If this light was on me like this, I'm probably going to be underexposed. Can you see that I'm a little bit underexposed because the light is really on me and it's ash? So I just have to soften it a bit, and then it comes down like this, and I'm perfectly lit. I'm not underexposed and I'm not overexposed. So we've come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful, again, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want me to like make similar videos like this, let me know what you would like in the comment section. I would be more than glad to do those kind of videos because I actually do enjoy doing videos like this. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, stay fabulous, and